Hey guys, welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 7. Aw, yeah. So, as you can see, we are back on the nether roof. I want to start opening new shops, right? And so, one of the things I think I'm going to open is a shop for food. And not just any food, mind you. This food will be cooked pork chops. Well, how are we going to get those cooked pork chops in the nether, you might ask? Some of you already know. So why are you asking? Why are you asking if you already know? That's all I'm... What's happening right now? What we're going to do is a little bit of F3 and G. And I believe that is... Right. Okay. So this farm that we're going to build it up within these two chunks. You can see I got it all marked out here. All of these two chunks are Crimson Forest, which is a requirement for this farm. And I think we're going to go about there. We want to leave plenty of room underneath for stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to need a way up. Yeah, I'm building with iron. That's where we're at right now. That is where we are at. And we're going to come in here. And so we need a platform here. I got some stuff on me. We got some of this stuff going on. Very nice. Let's just go ahead and stick some more torch. I don't know if stuff can spawn on a shulker. I feel like it can, and I just don't want it to. So, yeah. All right, so I think for this first level, and this is going to be multi-tiered, it's a design from Ray's-Works, obviously, because he just makes some awesome farms. And so we're just going to go ahead and put our own little spin on it. It's basically like he's got one layer. We're going to increase the spawning capacity, right? So we're going to come out 5 blocks, and we're going to light it up as we go along because we don't want piglins spawning, right? Piglins? Yeah, piglins. And they apparently don't spawn if there's light, which is good to know, to be perfectly honest. Let's just get over here. We're going to go 24, so let's go 1, 2, 3. You know, we could go the full 32. Okay, so that's 16. You know, we could just do 16. Is that 16? That seems like a little bit more than 16. No, that's 16. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's, one past the... Yeah, duh. All right. So, these platforms... You know what? We're just going to go 16. We're going to do 16 by 5. You know how I do, like, everything is open to change. I planned on doing 24 long, but I think we're just going to do 16 because that'll save on, materials, and I don't really feel like it's going to impact the spawning capacity at all. So that's what we're going to go with. And so the first layer is going to be like this, and then we're just going to put torches all the way down the middle. So you could build this platform out of, like, jack-o'-lanterns or things that stuff can actually spawn on. It's stuff has to be able to spawn on it. Like, that's just the way it is. So that's why I'm doing top slabs here. And then, like I say, it's gonna be 5 by 16 each layer. So once you get the first layer done, each layer is obviously just gonna be a copy of the previous layer, right? So that'll go like that, and then we can just fill this in. And every single layer will need torches or some kind of light source on it to prevent the piglins. The piglins from spawning. Oy. There's just so many things to remember. You know, it's like piglins and hoglins and zombified piglins and zombified hoglins and all kinds of craziness going on here. And then we're going to come down over here. Right next to these. And we're going to do this. Like I said, we're just building up just to give ourselves some space underneath because that's where all our collection and stuff's going to be. And we didn't do that. Okay, perfect. I do want to remind you guys, little dude, bottom of the screen, do what he says. Just do the things, please. I'm really worried about stuff spawning up there while I'm not paying attention. It's going to suck if they do. All right, so that is the platforms. You can see I went with a double slab on the side just so that if any babies do spawn, there's no chance of them like running out the side, and they only run to where we want them to run. And then down here, we got to make the collection. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make the collection pretty deep. So if we come right about here. So I think right about there, that gives us 4 blocks of space-ish to do what we need. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that gives us a little bit more room for chests as well. I kind of want to... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to add... I want chests on both ends. That way we just get more storage, right? Because this thing should... it should produce tons of meat. And leather and, all that kind of stuff. So if we have the hoppers separated in the middle, and we could have just done like one side going one way and the other side going the other way. It's whatever. I just want to split it out into several chests, as many as I can, within our constraints here. And then in the middle, we need some full blocks. So we're gonna go right about here. We're gonna stack all the way up, and then we're gonna bring it all the way down, like so. And then we're gonna do that on both sides. All right, before we close that up, we got to come inside. If you come in here, and we have to put... I mean, I don't know that we really have to, but we're going to. We're just going to put down some trapdoors, because why not? We want the adult piglins, hoglings, to stay in the lava, right? And so on this layer, we're just going to have some lava. We only need, I think, like maybe 2 or 3 buckets. We could probably get away with 2 buckets. We just want them to stay in the lava. Apparently, there is a chance that the baby ones will actually survive. I don't know if that's true or not, but that is a rumor I heard. So let's go like that. And then what we can do is we're going to have to continue that out a little bit. Okay, so that should be that. So it's going to take an entire stack. Okay, we got this. I'm going to grab, real quick, some scaffolding. And then we're going to go boop, like so. Aha, okay. So now we got to get this going across here. And here. Very nice. And then obviously we got to do the same thing on the you know what? I'm just going to bust through. Aha! Yay! Okay. Lava. So I'm thinking if we come in about here. Uh-huh. Alright, so that mean, you know, we could almost get away with one. Hold on. If we go right about the center, how far does... That's going to miss... No. Okay, so we definitely want to do... I think we're going to come in 4 blocks here. And then we're going to come over here, and on the opposite wall, we're going to, again, come in 4 blocks and put it on this side. So that way we've got full lava coverage. And now what we got to do is we got to come out here to the outside. And we need something else from our chest over here. Okay. We need to put some of this. Let's see. Let's go there. So we came in 3. So we're going to do it again here. I don't know how much of this we need for this size, so we're just going to go... You know what? Let's double it in the middle, right? Why not? So I think that's the design we're going to go with right there. And then on top of that, I'm coming. I'm coming. You see me. I'm coming. Aha. On top of that, we're going to slap a little bit of this. Right? You know, I don't... It should be fine. That should be fine in the corner there. Right? No, I don't like it. It needs to be... I'm thinking we're going to come in a little bit. So we're going to go right here. And then that'll be the guy there, right? So that way we could be a little more sure we're gonna scare all the guys we need to scare, right? And then we could even separate these guys, put one there and there, and then take those out. And then that way we've got a little bit. It's a bit better, right? I like it. Okay. So now we need to do that on the second layer on both sides, and then everything that spawns obviously on the platforms will get scared to the middle and fall down, go boom, die, get all the goodies. Right? Right. Oh, there it goes. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. So I am currently I was actually on my way up as I started record. Oh, did I mess up? I haven't seen any spawn on the bottom level yet, which worries me. Come on. Something spawn on the bottom level. So I think if I go up further... Oh, okay, stuff just... Okay, sweet. So I'm building up to the top. I'm up at 240-ish. I'm trying to get all the way up to the top. Okay, I can't build up anymore. So I should be at a point where nothing is spawning below. The only place it can spawn for me anyway is right there in that farm, which is pretty nice. Oh, look at it go. Look at it freaking go. Oh, that's so good. Look at it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Now, the problem is, obviously, if somebody else comes into the nether, into the crimson, or I think just anywhere in the nether, these guys are actually classified as peaceful, which is weird. They spawn in peaceful. I don't know what the deal is, but you can see if you were to make this thing several layers, you would get so much meat. Like, so much. And then, obviously, we got to check both sides. Look at that. 30 there, 8 there, so that one side is, I don't know, more is going to that one side for some reason. And then 45 and 14. So that one, same thing. So on that end, this side is getting more, and on this end, this side is good. That's weird. I don't know. That's weird. That's freaking awesome, though. Oh, somebody must have come in the nether. Man, I was having fun watching that. I even put the glass in the side so you guys could see. Dang it, Bobby. But I am kind of thinking about adding, some more layers. If we got 6-7 layers in here, oh, baby. Or even just, like, side by side. Do, another one next to it. Or, yeah, somebody's definitely in the nether. Like, somebody is definitely in the nether. Who could it be? Probably Hypno. Hypno's been, you can see Hypno's been getting... Oh, bam, they left. Sweet. Nice. This is freaking awesome. This is really cool. Okay. We can sit here and just watch this for a bit. I feel like this farm can absolutely be improved upon. Obviously, there's whatever. But I've just been watching the Hoglins, right? And the way they fall off the third level, land on the, like that guy just did, and then sometimes they'll even fall off, so they'll go from the third, land on the second, and then they'll go from the second, land on the first. And that, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling like if we staggered each level just by a block, that might improve the efficiency of the farm, right? It just, the quicker we can get them out, or the quicker we can get them in the lava bath, the quicker more can respawn, right? So you can see that I did add a third level. And obviously, like I've said before, we can add tons of levels. That's not a problem. And I don't know if I can make I didn't follow Ray's tutorial block for block, because I never really do. I always try to add my own little kind of thing to it, just my own idea or whatever. But I'm thinking if we just take this block here, this one right here, and these trapdoors, we take this block out, move those trapdoors one, in one, and then bring it out this way one, and then do the same thing for this one, so it'll end up, the trapdoors end up here, and then this one ends up out here, and so that if they come off the third level, they land on the second, come off the second, land on the first, so it's like a funnel, right? It just funnels them down toward the center. Because each level they land on, they're going to get scared again and want to go running away toward the middle or just away from the, the warped whatever. But if we look in here, we're getting some pretty good freaking meat right now. And obviously this is not even close to lossless. Like, this isn't even close to lossless. I did play around with another design where they would fall through lava and then land on wither roses, but one that required a lot of lava because it was like all source blocks of lava, and then it was like 2 or 3 deep, and another, they wouldn't always die while on fire, which means we would end up with raw pork chops, which is kind of defeats the purpose. We want cooked pork chops, right? That is the idea. So I think I might see about staggering those levels and just see what that does. All right. This is what I had in mind. So you can see that it just steps back a block each time. That way the guys up here kind of run off, land on that one, run off, land on that one, and then hopefully just kind of keep going toward the center. I'm hoping... What's hoping? What even? Okay? That's what I want to know. What the crap? Anyway, I'm hoping it funnels them toward the middle. That's what I'm hoping. Hopefully. Ah, boy. Yeah. Okay. I guess there's really only one way to find out. Let's get up to our AFK spot. You can see it up yonder way. The reason that there's an iron block and torches is just so it makes it easier to see while I'm flying up. And then as you can see up here, I am at level 256. I cannot build any higher than this, as you can see. And let's, I guess we'll move over to the other camera. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so it does seem like it's working better. Every once in a while, they do get into this thing. I don't know. It's almost like they're rutting, but they're not. Now, what I am worried about is that it just messed up pack spawns. That maybe if a pack was going to spawn on one platform, it spread it across the other platform. It doesn't seem like it's any slower. Obviously, again, it depends on who's online and what they're doing. Yeah, it actually does seem a little bit slower, doesn't it? I'm really worried that I just screwed up the pack spawns. I mean, it seems. Oh yeah, there it goes. Okay, for some, I guess it just took a minute for this. It's whatever. It's fine. And the babies, they do live. Some survive underneath the lava. If we come under here, there's probably some under here. Yeah, you can see that some do survive. Like that guy right there, he's no longer on fire. So they just kind of run around under there. They will eventually despawn. It's just, the way it is. I'm really happy with this thing. This thing turned out pretty dang good. And I actually kind of think it looks kind of cool. I like it. It's really good. Hopefully you guys find this useful, and make sure, as usual, to head on over to Ray's video. I'm gonna link. I'm gonna link the video where I saw it. He put together a video that's got like several different farms in it. I think it's like 17 different farms or something like that. And this is one of the farms. But again, I added my own little kind of touch to it, like I always do. And just to make it mine, I guess, the funnel, it seems like a good idea. Like, it just seems like a good idea. I don't know. Maybe it's a horrible idea. Maybe it's just the worst thing I could have possibly done. You never know. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and I'll see y'all next time.